My dog, what's happening? What's the word, man?
Little bit, dog. Hey, make that jump public real quick.
Oh, shizit. This joint ain't put up. It's all dirty. Hold on, cool. Why is this shit not even permanently set to public, bro?
I don't know. You gotta go on your settings or something, but it's showing just our friends.
That's nuts, bro. Hold on. Edit post. All right, bam. Hold
Yeah,
on,
don't be around
where?
here sneaking and geeking, man. Let everybody see this shit.
That's what I'm trying. I don't even know why that shit said like that. But, bro, I don't know how to. Like, when I tap, it say your friends. So, how do I?
You probably had to go to like your actual timeline and hit them little three dots.
Yeah, say less. All right,
Yeah.
bet. Bam. Profile and tagging. One tag. No, that ain't it. Oh, wait. Review. Let me see for activity. View as profile
Let
status.
me see.
So privacy center. No.
Nah, like go on your timeline, click on the post, hit them three dots. You should see where you see edit
Oh,
audience.
on a post. Okay,
Yeah,
bet.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So when I click this junk though, right? So it pull up and it just still say your friends. It don't give me an option to edit that.
It should. Yeah, like actually go on your timeline, find this live, click the three dots up there. Should give you a
Mm-hmm.
bunch of options. One of them options is edit audience.
Yep. Let me see. Edit post. Let me see.
If not, don't worry about it. We'll figure it out next time. We got enough mutuals.
That's all insane. I gotta figure that one out. I'm gonna figure that one out. Me and Topic. What's going on, famo? How you doing,
Man,
man?
I'm good, man. How you doing?
I can't call it. It was a rough work day, but I survived it. John.
Listen, I've been awake for no reason. So, at least you
Yeah,
was at work. I was just awake.
you dealing you dealing with insomnia.
Yeah,
You know what
I
I'm
was awake for the
saying?
vibes.
You was awake for the vibes. You was pulling an all nighter, catching us up on what we need to do over here. Oh man, that's gonna mess with my mind until I fix it. Yeah, that's weird. I'm gonna have to get that straight. All right. We're gonna tap in, man. I'm sorry, man. For those who waiting on us, man, we having technical difficulties. I'm trying to get my shit together over here. But welcome to Peas in the Pod. Y'all know what's going on. I'm your boy Ricochet, you know what I'm saying, your co-host, and that's my glorious partner right there, Stephanie Chambers. Y'all know what's going on. I
What's
could just
up?
call
What's
her
up?
Steph, Big Steph, Little Steph. You know what the hell going on. She never the little one though. So as we enter this week, Steph, I ain't gonna lie, it's been a lot of sports news, a lot of interesting subject matter to discuss. You feel what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? And I just felt it was so appropriate to start here. We're gonna jump straight into the NBA action real quick.
Let's go.
Steph, this is the Eastern Conference and what's currently going on and how it's constructed. All right, the number one Detroit Pistons. You feel what I'm saying? We got the Boston Celtics right there. We got the New York Knicks at 3. We got the Cleveland Cavaliers at 4. Toronto at 5. And from there, take your pick on what you care about.
Right.
Atlanta at 6, Philly at 7, Orlando at 8. And then, going back to that, we have unfortunate news with Cade Cunningham having suffered a collapsed lung.
Mm-hmm.
Bad time. Get well soon, Cade, because he been balling this year, putting on for Detroit, having a hell of an MVP season, Steph. What's your thoughts on just where this puts them. From what I understand, previous players have been out with this injury and been gone maybe 2 weeks, some 6 weeks. So it doesn't mean a lot. It is the end of the season, but do you feel like that this hurts them going into the playoffs?
It can. How far are they up in the standings to keep that number 1 seed? I'm gonna pull it up right now.
Right now, it looks like it's a 4-game difference between them and the Celtics.
They might can maintain it depending on the schedule. They might can maintain it. I hate it for him because he's played 61 games so far. So for those who don't know, you had to play at least 65 games to qualify for the end of the year awards, like MVP, All NBA, things of that nature. And so right now he's sitting at 61. If he don't get 4 more games, he's not going to be able to make All NBA, which affects his money significantly. We talking about like over $100 million difference between making All NBA and not making All NBA. So I really hate that for him. And then this is clearing the path for the fucking Boston Celtics. I'm sick of this shit. I'm sick of this shit.
I'm with you there, Steph. I was having that discussion with my partner Holiday last week, and we were debating on if the Celtics were real. I'm telling him they regular season real. I don't know if I see them doing anything in the postseason per se, but in this case, like you said, I don't know if it affects their momentum to the point where they could be, a little clouded in terms of play going into that situation and scenario. But I trust Cade and his ability to bounce back. Even when he went down, he was physically able to get back up. So just want to know and curious of what the process be like healing and bouncing back for him. But to your point, the Boston Celtics have been on a tear, Steph. You got Jaylen Brown, you got a return Jason Tatum, you got a Derek White that understands his role. You got a Peyton Pritchard that understands his value and his role and what he provides. So, after trade deadline, letting go of Anthony Simons and acquiring a couple players there still, the Boston Celtics are a viable threat, to your point, to make some noise in the playoffs.
Yeah, the Boston Celtics, I mean, it's right there for them. I don't trust the Knicks. The Knicks been losing games that I don't understand how they've been losing. Struggling with teams they shouldn't even struggle with. Like, the 100%. Knicks on paper, I love the Knicks. I love it. Yes. I love the bench, the starting 5. I'm rocking with the Knicks on paper, but it doesn't work in actual application. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know about the Knicks right now.
Yeah, the Knicks are shady stuff. It's I don't know. You know how I feel about Mike Brown. I just don't know how vocal he is in that locker room with that cast of characters to make a difference in that particular situation.
Another thing too that's crazy, like they traded away all that shit for Mikal Bridges, like first round picks, all types of shit, and they don't even feature the nigga. Like I don't understand what the Knicks' plan is. Like it's like they still figuring out how to play basketball together, and it's damn near April. Like I don't understand what's going on with the Knicks, man.
100%. The Knicks, I don't know, Steph. It's just hard to believe them. They believe their own hype for one, and I think that they just are entitled to feel like that they should be a successful team because they're in New York and the hype around them winning. But my thing is, just having a 50-win season is not a championship. It's not hoisting a banner. It's none of that. So,
not to mention, they won that stupid ass NBA Cup, and we got records to show when niggas win the NBA Cup. It happened to your Lakers. You know firsthand.
The season don't be about shit. You know what I mean?
In fact, I want to say Oklahoma City lost it last year and won a championship. So like they went too hard for this stupid ass cup. This is why I don't like the NBA Cup. It's dumb. It's just
it serves no purpose. To your point, Steph.
Yes, it serves no purpose.
Going back to Cade stuff, another interesting point though. So concerning his injury, the NBA, got this 65-game rule, and you have to play a certain amount of games to be in the running for MVP or other awards. And they put this rule in, as we discussed, to cut back on resting players and time management and things like that. I don't know if they considered what this does to a team or a player like Cade, who then played the bulk of the season.
Yeah, because
in a winning situation.
Jokic was in danger. and still
Yeah,
is in danger.
still is in
Shay kind of
danger.
got up there for a minute, so it's like
100%.
I understand the spirit of the rule, so I'm for the rule, but they need to tweak it. Bill Simmons suggested maybe an alternate rule be like playing over 2,000 minutes, because that's a
Hmm.
lot of minutes. I think it's about 24 minutes a game over 82 game season. He's played
Right.
61, so his minutes are up. So it shows that he actually plays. So I don't know if that'll be an adjustment going in the future, but
I really hope he can come on that court and just sit there for a few minutes.
For sure, for sure. Your audio just switched out, Steph. It's like
I had got a phone call. That's all. My bad.
you back. There it is. You back. You back. You back. All right. Say no more. I should know better. You never have technical issues. It's only me. So yeah. I agree, Steph. I don't know. It just opens the opportunity up for the Luca to win the MVP in my eyes. To be real with you, and I don't know. We'll see what happens with that. We'll see what happens with that, man. It's gonna be an interesting one, Steph. But as we switch gears, this is the Western Conference. I think we lost Steph for a second there. But you back, you went froze. This is the Western Conference there. And of course it features your San Antonio Spurs being number 2, right behind the Oklahoma City Thunder. Steph, talk to me. Y'all have clinched, you feel me, the playoffs. And not only that, this is y'all first 50-win season since 2016,
It's
2017.
been a while. It's been a while. You know, again, just like I'm a spoiled Packer fan, I'm a spoiled Spur fan. So that losing shit, that was draining on my spirit, my mental, all that shit. And so to see my
Yeah,
guys back here with the 50 plus wins, 2 seed, ready to tear some shit up, this is what I'm accustomed to. This is what I'm accustomed to. Man,
that's awesome.
Wimby, bro. Wimby, like the way he changes the game on the defensive end alone.
Certainly.
Like, I've never seen so many niggas, get the steal, they drive it down the court, they see Wimby, and they just turn around. They
There's
don't
nothing you
even
can do.
fucking try it.
There's nothing you can do. There's nothing you can do, stuff.
Like,
And
I
we
ain't
we knew
never
this.
seen nothing like it. Like, that's why I tell people stats don't necessarily tell a story. You know what I'm saying? Like, he
No,
got the rebounds, he got the block, but watch the game. Niggas literally turn around when they see that motherfucker in the paint. Like that, they got. You can't even do a
unguardable.
fast break properly if Wimby on that fast break with
Unguardable.
you. You can't
The
do
bang
it.
that Wimby got between fadeaway jumpers, between a 3-point shot,
Yes.
his footwork, his ball handling ability at his size to get to the rim, it's like this is KD as we know KD now, but Wimby just
Mhm.
starting his career, and it's like, what does this leave his growth level? You feel what I'm saying?
And
Like, what
and
is
the
his
thing
ceiling?
is, Stephon Castles should be in the defensive player of the year conversation. He ain't gonna win it, but he should be in the conversation. He guarding the best guard every time he plays. You look at Cade Cunningham numbers or Shea numbers when they play Stephon. Like, they're not good, bro. And then you got
Yeah,
Pascal that can go off, Keldon Johnson that can go off, Dylan Harper that can go off. Like, De'Aaron Fox, orchestrating the whole damn thing. Old man Harrison
100%.
drops in, if you need them to. Like, they are
Percent.
they are definitely ahead of schedule.
Y'all look like, and I'll tell you what I love about cultures in sports, right? Where
Yes.
the Packers, you have a culture. The Cowboys, there's a
Mm-hmm.
certain culture. Pittsburgh in football. And you transition and switch gears to the NBA, you kind of lose a sense of that culture with the Chicago Bulls and things like that because of just the magnificence that was Michael Jordan. But when you
Right.
speak about the consistency of the San Antonio Spurs and how they operate, a lot of people thought that was just relative to Pops being there, to Tim Duncan being there. But folks lost sight of y'all success started beyond that with David Robinson. Y'all success extended beyond Tim Duncan into Kawhi Leonard. So when you talk
Mm-hmm.
about this generation of the Spurs right now, bouncing back from a retired Pop, a Kawhi who went and won with Toronto and he's moved on with the Clippers, and you talking about pressing the reset button, y'all have done so at a better pace. You feel what I'm saying? And better way than other
Uh,
teams have
yeah,
have,
because
have brought to fruition.
San Antonio has an owner that gives a fuck. Let's start there.
Mhm.
He cares
Mhm.
about winning. And so that
Mhm.
trickles down into every other position, the GM, coaches, whatever. But he cares, but he don't meddle. Like New York
100%.
Knicks owner Dolan, take note. He cares,
Mm-hmm.
but he don't meddle in the business.
They don't meddle in the
He's,
business.
hey, what y'all need me to pay for? Y'all need a new facility here. Y'all need this. Y'all need this. Okay, boom, we cut the check, and he done. Cause he like, I'm paying y'all to be basketball people, so go be basketball people. So he let the coaches coach.
100%.
He let the GM pick the players, and we got lucky with the Wemby thing. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
shout out to tanking. Like,
Yeah, shout out to tanking, right? Yeah, right. I don't know how much longer that's gonna last with the anti-tanking rules to be established pretty
yes,
soon.
I
But
think I
hey,
think this is gonna be the last year that you
uh,
can tank for real. Like they finna shut
uh,
that shit down. Cause this
but
year you got a
enjoy the
third of the
spoils.
league that literally ain't trying to win games. Like it's
Correct. It's insane. Like, but look at this stuff. Like the number one seed in the West, 56-15 in the defending champion Oklahoma City Thunder. Then you got the number two ranked Spurs, who are having a hell of a season at 53-18. Like, it's just crazy competition right now when you're talking about the West specifically. And you go into my number three, my always dramatic.
look. I gotta give y'all credit. I gotta give you credit. Every time these past, I say about 10 games or so.
Mhm.
I'm like, okay, they're gonna lose because they're gonna lose. No, y'all have not been losing. Like, shout out to
Nope.
Luke, shout out to JJ for being a maniac.
Yes.
Shout out to Luka for consistently dropping you 30. Shout out to
Yes.
LeBron for finally accepting he is the third fiddle on this team.
Yes. Yes. DeAndre Ayton woke up. Like a lot has happened in a month and a
AR
half.
15 back out there. Like y'all could score. Y'all remind me of the Cincinnati Bengals of the NBA. Y'all the Cincinnati Bengals. Y'all could score with anybody.
Yes. Steph, we are drama filled. We are the Dallas Cowboys 2.0. Everything in LA is always Hollywood and cameras. So, you know, with LeBron James, Luka Doncic, Austin Reeves, JJ Redick, there's just a continuation of the legacy in LA where you got these superstar names and superstar expectation that accompanies it. And it's all behind that logo, that purple and gold. But hey, listen, this is what you get with it. Most games played in NBA history. You got Luka out there putting up 60 points a game. You got newly added Kennard saved from the Memphis Grizzlies, winning the game for the Los Angeles Lakers. You feel what I'm saying? Pulled off the Titanic that was the Memphis Grizzlies 2026 season is Luke Kennard being able to come and win a game for us at the three-point position, a position that Dalton Connect should have been knocking down, playing a 3 or 4, but he's non-existent at this point. You got DeAndre Ayton finding mirrors in his house and looking in them and questioning himself and coming
he
to
finally got
terms.
rid of them skin tone braids. Like that alone.
You know what, Steph? He must be watching the show because you ain't lying. Ever since you said get rid of the braids with the makeup dabbed on them.
The makeup braids, the matte braids was not working, bro. Like,
Okay.
your hair matters.
Like,
It matters. It matters a lot.
it matters. And see, when you embrace the Carl Thomas, like he is on the right, when you embrace that Glenn Lewis, you're a little dry. But when you embrace the Glenn Lewis,
Kobe had a little fro. Kobe cut that fro off. Black Mamba. Trying to tell you.
Black Mamba. But see, Kobe went to fro with Duncan. He was in dunk contests. He was in Sprite commercials, and he dated Brandy. So yeah, Kobe with the fro had Brandy. It's a lot to consider.
Jaylen Brown finally stopped holding on to them braids. The man an MVP candidate. Get your hair right.
But to be fair, Steph, the Los Angeles Lakers have no good history with centers and egos. I'll tell you that. From Shaq to Lamar Odom and Andrew Bynum to DeAndre Ayton, like LA is not a good place for 7 feet people. I don't know
y'all
why.
love a diva at the center position. Y'all love a diva.
Wrapping it up and getting through the NBA Western Conference, we have the Houston Rockets right behind the Lakers, who, hey, I'm not going to lie to you, it was a great 2-game, 3-game series that they had this season. And for the last week or so, they saw my Lakers pull off the win, but you got the Rockets, a tough out. The Rockets are a very tough team, Steph. And with Kevin Durant, they're always going to figure something out. Speaking of Kevin Durant, he just passed Michael Jeffrey Jordan for the 5th of all time in scoring. Steph, where do you think that this places Kevin Durant's legacy as how we know the Slim Reaper when it's all over and said and done?
Because we better talk this out. Because I want to talk it out. Because I have questions. All right.
Talk to me.
Kevin Durant, one of the greatest scorers we ever seen. That's
Period.
not debatable. We're not debating it, right? That's
Nothing.
solidified. One of the greatest
Nothing to talk
scorers we
about.
ever seen. You could pencil this name in for 20 points, except when I bet on him every every
Right.
night, pretty much. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Is he that nigga though? I don't think Kevin Durant ain't that nigga to me, bro. You
All
take
right.
out the Golden State years, well, fuck them up with the Golden State years is that same court won before him and after him, right?
Mhm.
And not to say that he won that nigga when he was there and they didn't win because of him and all that shit, right? But like that Steph team, when we get through with it all, Golden State, that Steph team, we gonna talk about
Right.
Steph, Clay, and Draymond, right?
Right. Right.
Kevin Durant, okay, the Oklahoma City, that was his younger years, right? Okay, cool. I'm gonna give you a little pass on that. You weren't mature enough yet, you weren't grown enough yet. But they did make the finals once,
Mhm.
Oklahoma City. So cool.
Mhm.
You go to Golden State and you join the fucking Avengers and you win two. Back to back.
Mhm.
Hey, props. Niggas don't win back to back championships. My Spurs didn't win back to back.
Right.
And they won 5. So back to back, special. But
Right.
then you go to Brooklyn.
Mhm.
You choose to go to Brooklyn. Nobody made you go to Brooklyn. You weren't traded to Brooklyn. You chose to go to Brooklyn. And who you choose to team up with? Kyrie, I don't play basketball. Irving and fat ass James Harden.
Kyrie, I got a protest scheduled at 8 p.m. Irving, and James Harden, who got a side job at Pizza Hut. So I understand
You
exactly
go to
what you're
Brooklyn.
saying.
And there was a year where they got swept in the first round. You cannot get swept if you Kevin Durant. Like you can't.
And the next year
LeBron
his
can't
foot
get
was on the
swept.
line.
Mike, you can't get swept. Then you go to
Yeah.
Phoenix with Devin Booker, and last year don't even make the play-in.
This is true.
The play, Shay.
Play in. Listen, Steph, I'm with
And
you.
now you
I'm
in
with you.
Houston. And now you talking about your teammates, but it's too many games where your teammates playing better than you.
Mhm. Steph, let's put it in perspective, right? He's been on 5 squads. 4 of them he chose to go to.
Right.
One of them he had his highest level of success, mainly because they were already an operative well-oiled machine.
Right.
Now, when you talk about the last 3 teams he went to, Brooklyn with Kyrie and James didn't quite work out because it was too perfect. It was everything they asked for, and that don't always work because nobody is the adult in the room. So everybody eating pizza and ice cream, and nobody coming out the bathroom. All right, cool. So then we moved to Phoenix, and we played with Devin Booker. We want a little bit more structure, and we want the opportunity to be coached. Then you get the coach fired. All right, cool. So we out of there, and we go to Houston. Now, he chose Houston, but guess what? We've learned that he probably got a burner account where he's talking about his teammates. I don't know what Kevin Durant wants, and that's half the problem. But the other side of the issue is he's as skilled as probably Michael Jordan when it comes to shooting that basketball.
Yes,
But
like the talent, the skill, we ain't gonna argue that. That's a non-conversation for me. We not gonna argue that on this show. Like, stop playing. You know what I'm saying? But is he that nigga?
The reason that he not is because the skill versus mindset don't match. So although with his pure skill and ability, he could offer Michael Jordan-esque results towards winning because he's such a pure player. The issue is his mentality is Tracy McGrady. So it's like he's comfortable with not necessarily being the guy because he has the excuse of playing with Yao. He has the excuse of playing with other players, Steve Francis, et cetera, Vince Carter. He has the opportunity to say, well, I mean, he didn't do his job. That's what Kevin has been doing for quite a while. And it's no coincidence that he has on the Houston Rockets jersey when I compare him to Tracy McGrady. So it's a lot to be considered. And the reason I compare him to T-Mac, you listen, I watched the Lakers game the other night. He couldn't get the ball in his hands for the last 3-4 minutes through Amon Thompson because 1, Amon ain't a natural point guard, but 2, he also don't know when to distinguish when to get people open. 3, KD couldn't get open because he was fucking doubled. So there's a
Right.
lot going on there with the coach not presenting him with an option to put him in the road in a situation that wins through a play style cut action. And you also got KD, I'm watching, grow be frustrated because he's not getting the ball at the top of the key to make a play. So he's inactively out of the play, not even
Mhm.
available to a cut action, not even available to making something happen. And that's the issue because he's so mentally tapped out. But as we've assessed Kevin Durant's career stuff, it's all mental. We've only
Yes.
assessed him as how he's responded and reacted mentally. So I feel you. And I think that as we state, he'll always be looked at as a prolific scorer, but the knock on him is going to be his mentality. The same way that LeBron was judged for the first 23 of 23 years is not having a dog mindset and a dog mentality and a killer instinct. Sometimes these knocks on you, they're knocks on you. And it ain't just relative to LeBron. As we see now, Kevin Durant is entering almost 20 years. And that's where we
Mhm.
are with it. So as we wrap up our NBA conversation, the Thunder, by the way, have won 10 games in a row, and my Lakers have
Man,
won
them folks
9
a
in a row.
machine, but like, in fact, who your MVPs right now? Like, if you had to do your top three, because my
Oh,
top three might shock you.
you know who my number one is, stuff. You know,
Who?
I just don't have a 70. I don't have a 77 jersey in here, but you know who my number one is. Come on, stuff. Luca all day, 60-point games, 45-point games, 40-point triple doubles, back-to-back nights, game winners on road trips. What more can you ask for? Like, the man going through pretty much a divorce per the reports. Probably ain't seen his baby in 3 weeks. He playing nothing but R. Kelly. You know what I'm saying? Uh, he trying to figure shit out, and he out there cooking. You feel what I'm saying? So, hey, give it to my boy. I understand what happened to Cade. Get well soon, but Luka definitely putting my Lakers in a winnable situation right now, raising us up from the 5 to the 3rd seed. So I gotta give it to him. Right behind that, though, stuff, I would
Mhm.
probably go. Yeah, Jaylen Brown. Of course, Cade. It's Cade,
Yeah.
Jaylen Brown, and Luka. That's what I got.
Okay,
What
so
you got,
here's the
Steph?
thing. I love how neither one of us have HGA or Jokic in our top three. Because here's why for me. Okay, Oklahoma is proven to be a well-oiled machine. So that's not to
Right,
say
they
that they
won
don't
without
need
him.
right. So that's not to say they don't need SGA, but they can compete without SGA, right? They've shown
Yes.
it. Denver, they've been weird. They've been losing some games. They ain't supposed
Yeah.
to lose. They've been
Denver is weird stuff because they lack their identity that they won with the other year. I think they won with depth. And now they're trying to figure out how to win with like their 5+1. And they don't really have a clear
it ain't
6 man.
working.
They
It's
don't have
not
a
working.
it's not
Like
working. It's not
as
working.
great of a season as Jokic is having individually, it's not translating for the team for me. Not an MVP level season, in my opinion. It's just me. Like,
Right.
don't get me wrong, Jokic is my favorite player. If I'm starting a team
Yeah.
today, I'm picking Jokic
Yeah.
first. And this coming from
And
a
look,
Spurs fan, I'm still picking Jokic first. So
we're gonna have
my
some
top
people
three,
watching. We're gonna have some people watching stuff that wonder why we shitting on Denver and they're a 5 seed. And I'll get to that in a minute. But go ahead, Steph.
but yeah, so like my top three. At 3, I have Victor Wembanyama.
Yes.
Top 2 seed. Defensively, what he does, let alone what he contributes offensively, the way they play when he on the floor, they just look unfucking stoppable.
Yeah.
I got him at 3. I got who I said it to. I got Cade Cunningham too. We talked about this. This is a team that won like 20 games 2 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
This
So
is
to
real.
take them
The turnaround
from
is
there
real.
to this to the number 1 seed, that's
The number 1
insane.
seed. I
And
believe
they
the last
literally
time the
can't win
Detroit
without him.
Pistons. That's what I'm saying. Like, I believe the last time the Detroit Pistons were a clear number 1 seed, you may be talking about the lineup consisted of Chauncey Billups and Ben Wallace.
You
So
got to go back to Chauncey Billups now to
I know
do
what you mean.
that. He's the primary scorer. They're not going anywhere if he's not ready for the playoffs.
True.
So he's getting double the triple team every game, still producing, delivering, winning. So he's my number 2.
Right.
Unfortunately,
Great production.
my MVP is Jaylen Brown. I can't hate on the nigga.
Can't hate
Boston
on
wasn't supposed to do shit this year. Like
They
this,
weren't. They weren't.
I,
Nobody had
you
that.
know,
But
my problem with a lot of sports fans is they don't remember what happened yesterday, let alone what happened beginning of the season. That lineup in October was ass. Like
yeah,
this
for
is
sure.
like,
For sure, though. Forever.
like we was literally talking about should Boston tank, wait for Jason Tatum to come back, and then get a top pick for next year, and then kind of do it like that. So to have them as the 2 seed winning,
Mhm.
you know what I'm saying, without Jason Tatum for most of the year, putting up the numbers he putting up, playing defense the way he playing, carrying that team night after night after night. Like Jaylen Brown should be the MVP. I can't lie.
You're not wrong, Steph. You're not wrong. But I'm operating in pure bias because I got a Laker player that has an
I'm
opportunity to
not
win
mad
it.
at it. I'm not mad
So,
at it, but like you know me, I can't be like I'm a hater,
oh
but I'm
no,
like an
yeah.
ethical hater. You know what I'm
Ethical
saying?
hater. I love that terminology. Right. We
Yeah,
make sense out of hate. And so for
yeah,
those of you who are Denver fans or live in Denver, shout out to my boy Corey. It's also to be considered. They're a 5th seed. That's because it's to be considered. Like Minnesota's been dealing with health issues.
yeah.
Julius Randle has been playing at 12% of his potential. So they've
Minnesota
been
been weird
slipping.
too. I don't know what the fuck is going on there. Like,
Yeah, I'll help you out. Everything below the 4th seed weird as hell. And I'm gonna be real. The weirdness starts at the 4th seed. So Houston weird, and that weirdness trickles down, and it's weird juice, and it's splash everywhere. Shout out to
like the
Diddy.
Clippers,
Oh, Denver,
weird. What is going
yes,
on?
Clippers, yes,
Phoenix,
yes.
why is Phoenix even here? Like,
Who invited Phoenix? Who the fuck invited Phoenix? Nobody asked for that. That wasn't in the script. I need to know when that happened. And it's like, as I look at the East, you got Toronto. Like, what? Like the Hawks? So look, I'm not even
and
gonna
it's
waste my
crazy because
time
the
with
Hawks
that
been like
shit.
on a 10-game win streak and they still sitting at 6.
And
That's
it's
how
like,
far ahead Boston and Detroit is.
who have they been beaten, by the way? Like, how did they organize themselves to get 10 G League games in a row? Because I need to
Bro,
know when they
you know how
accomplished it.
Tim Duncan would score like 35 and you don't remember how he scored 35?
That's true. That's true. That's true. I would look up and be like, damn, he had a 40-point game?
Like,
And
bro, like,
I watched the game, and it's like, yeah, boy. Quiet ass 40. Hey, man, switching gears. Shout out to the WNBA. We talking about big money. We talking about give me my bag. I should have queued up the young Dolph, but we got the women's getting
it's my
a
money
bread.
gun.
Finally, shoot that money gun, Steph. I need the air horn. I need the Amazon that chain. Hey, for those who watching that love me, order me a goddamn air horn. Just I want to be on my porch tomorrow. So yeah. So listen, Steph. They getting their money. We've been talking about this. We've been asking for the league to respect these women and their craft and their
Mhm.
skill, what it is that they bring to the table through their abilities. Steph, how do you feel about what we're hearing in this
Man,
money
first
that's
of
coming their
all,
way?
shout out to you to not being a hating ass nigga. It is too many men in these
Mhm.
comments worried about women business, worried about a game they don't even watch. Just
I don't
don't
even
want to
watch.
make money simply because they don't want to make money. Like they paying
Right.
them personally out their pocket. The shit is weird. Cut it out. Y'all
It's
wonder why
insane.
the male loneliness epidemic is a thing? Shit like that. You gonna stay
Come on.
lonely because you a hater. Like how you want women but you hate women. Shit weird. Anyway,
It's,
uh,
it's all
shit
how we see
weird.
it.
Shit weird. I told people 2 years ago the women were gonna get their money. They was gonna
Mm-hmm.
get it. I think they got like 20% of the revenue share now, if I'm not mistaken.
Mm-hmm.
And let me tell you how smart they were. 80% of the league made sure they were free agents this year.
Yes.
So they get like
Yes.
agents better get this money right now. Nafisa better get this
Right
money right now.
now.
Brianna
Right
Stewart better
now.
get this money right now. Sabrina finna get some money right now. My
Right
girl
now.
Rike
Alicia
finna
Gray.
cash out
Come on,
right
man.
now. Them girls
Leah
smart as
Copper.
hell, fool.
Come
Shout out to
on, man.
NECA, man. NECA, the president of the Players Association. She been 10 toes down on this shit from jump. She wasn't fucking around. She wasn't playing. I'm so happy these girls about to get paid. That's gonna keep them from having to go overseas to play all the time and have these
Yes,
other jobs just to play basketball. Like they deserve it, bro. Like shout out to them, man. It's been a long time
certainly.
coming. Shout out to Cheryl Swoop, Cynthia Cooper, Rebecca Lobo, Lisa Leslie,
Hey,
everybody
everybody who
before
laid the
them.
pavement down, poured that
Man,
concrete down, man.
like this is a great day for women's sports, and I'm so happy they about to make
Certainly.
this money on. And I'm so happy the season about to be here because I'm
Man,
going to a game. I don't know what game I'm
love
going
that.
to, but I'm going to a game. I got to get to a
Hey,
game.
they got some expansion teams on the way. Houston finna
Yes.
open up the doors, so it's like some
Mhm.
things finna pop off. Steph, I'm
And
right there
then
with
think
you on
about
this.
it. All no, we're gonna get to the college women in a minute.
Mhm.
The senior graph I post, you got Fly J about to come into the league. You got Olivia Miles about to come to the league. Juju gonna be there in a couple of years. A's is
Hannah
finna be there.
Hidalgo,
Hannah Hidalgo, like we got
my
Jazzy
girl.
Davidson,
Yeah,
Madison Booker. We got some, man. The WNBA is in a great space, and if y'all
yes.
can put y'all sexism down long enough to enjoy it, it's actually great.
Man, shout out to our women's out there. Show up every day and they kicking ass, breaking records, and taking names, man.
And it's
Making
International
history.
Women's Month, so
Making
perfect
history,
time.
man. Perfect
Perfect time.
timing. For those of you that's a little cloudy on what this new CBA and what it entails and its impact, the salary cap jumps from 1.5 million on average to 7 million typically. Supermaxes go from about 249,000 to about 1.4 million. Average
Hmm.
salary goes from 120,000 to about 600,000, and the minimum is about from 66,000 to 300K. So it's a lot of good numbers in terms of increases, leaving that old dusty money behind, and we got some new clean money
Hmm.
coming in. So this is going to help advance the sport, create more interest in the sport. Helps, like Stephanie said, players going to stay in the U.S. instead of leaving early and going overseas, kind of like our girl Elizabeth Cambridge.
Hmm.
It's going to increase the competitiveness, and it's going to be this is a major growth moment for the league, as you stated, Steph, between the bridging the gap of the influx of players coming in from college and the legends, the current legends who are still playing right now,
Hmm.
advancing their legacies by like Asia Wilson, by expanding on history that they've already laid down. So the league is in good space, it's in good hands, and I'm glad that they're making the strides that they've been fighting for so many years just to get their bread. You feel me?
You hear me?
So
I love to see people making money. We say it on the show all the time. We might not like the play of these niggas and the stuff they do all the time, but like just on a real nigga level, nigga, go get the money. Dolph said that's the first and second rule.
go get the money. Rest in
Go
peace, the
get the
flipper. Go
money.
get the money. Hey man, y'all want to start y'all money all right, man. Listen to Dolph. Listen to some
Man,
flipper
you hear
ballers,
me?
man. Everything gonna be straight. I don't care how you start your morning. Hey, there we go.
Hey.
So,
Mm-hmm.
Steph. It's that time of the year where I make a bet and it fly away in 30 minutes. This that time of the year, Steph, I pick somebody and I didn't even know they already lost. Steph, it's March Madness season. And with that, ain't nothing guaranteed. Ain't shit promised. Your favorite team, you can pray for it. You can hope for it. But bro, guess what? It ain't guaranteed. So Steph,
Mm-hmm.
we've had some upsets already. Right now,
Mm-hmm.
what's been on your radar? What's your upset of the week, or what's your team to watch scenario for what's going
Uh,
on with this year's
again,
March Madness?
I ain't gonna lie, I don't watch men's college like this, so don't come to me for no expert analysis. However, I've been keeping up with Duke because I love Cameron Boozer. I think he's an excellent
Okay,
player. Uh,
okay,
I've been keeping up with Arkansas because of
okay.
A Cup. That nigga been balling.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, so they let me see. They in the second round now. I think
Mm-hmm.
today will complete the second round for the men.
True, true.
Yeah, yeah.
And these are just some captures of what's been going on out there. You got Price Sanford with Nebraska with 23 points.
Oh yeah, they got their first
And
tournament win ever.
first tournament win ever for
And bro,
Nebraska.
they long time call guy. He been doing it for 40 years. So this man been calling Nebraska basketball for 40 years, watching them lose in the first round for 40 years. Bro,
That's
like I ain't gonna
insane.
lie, I teared up. Listen to
That's
that man talk
insane.
about that win, bro.
Yeah, that's dope because I mean, even look at the magic that it took to pull this win off versus Troy, right?
Yes,
23 points for Price Sanford. But look at the stat line: 7 for 12 from 3 point. Steph, he only attempted one 2-point field goal. You
yes,
feel me? So,
yes.
oh, these
And that was
players
the
showing
game
up, showing
winner,
out.
the 1 2 point field goal that he attempted.
Come on, man. You got this brother here, AJ, man, with 35 and 10 for BYU. You know what I'm saying? Putting up the double-double. So it's a lot going on right now, man. And you got to keep your eyes on it because, like I said, what you think will happen might not happen. And it
Might
might
not
be
happen
opposite of
now.
what you went into. So as we switch gears, you know what I'm saying? We got a couple injuries too. You got Kentucky out there pulling off their wins. Kentucky hooped again today. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot to be considered. I don't have a favorite in the
Hmm.
men's NCAA, to be honest with you. Nobody stands out. I was impressed by Connecticut, UConn, when I saw them hoop the other day, the men's UConn team. So I don't really know who I like. It's a crapshoot. But if I had to pick somebody, um, whoever y'all like in the chat.
Look, I'm gonna just go with Duke. Unfortunately,
For
like this
real.
is the first time in my life I've ever rooted for Duke. All I ever known was rooting against Duke because I'm a hater. You know what I'm saying? You know why I hate Duke? Is go back to the hair thing. Mike Krzyzewski really wanted us to believe his hair was like jet black at like 70 some years old, and it pissed me off
Oh,
real
yeah, that's
bad.
true. I'm sorry, Steph. He did do that. He did
Like
do
you
that.
sitting in these folks' living rooms trying to convince my son to come to your school, and you can't even admit to yourself that your hair gray. Get the fuck out
Yeah,
of here. Get the
yeah,
fuck out.
no, it's still black at 84.
Calipari gray, Michigan State coach Izzo gray. You the only one with jet black hair.
Yeah, listen. You won't find a coach that's been coaching more than 10 years that ain't great. Especially at the college level. So no, we've been knowing that he should be on the front of the Adjustment Man box. He just don't
Man,
want to
but
accept the
man, you
contract.
talking about some Beijing spray, bro? He had the Beijing dip, like he was just dipping his whole head
Boy,
in that shit.
hey, got to place a new inventory order after brother guy came into the shop. You hear me? We out of that shit. We out of that completely. You feel what I'm talking about? So going into this one right here, still Sweet 16s. You feel what I'm saying? In women's college, we got some advancements here. And what's your thoughts, man? Like LSU, then broke ground in that thing, man. You feel me? So talk
Like,
to us,
first
Steph.
of
Let
all,
us know.
the top seeds on the women's side has been beating the hell out of people. They ain't fucking around. I won a couple of dollars betting on women's basketball this year. Like the spreads was high as hell. I'm talking about like 38, and they covering this shit. We got Flauja in her last year. You know what I'm saying? So that's bittersweet. We got Olivia Miles in her last year. I think Raven Johnson, this will be her last year. So we got some real big dogs going out. It's been all chalk so far. All the crooks, unfortunately. First round exit. She dropped 35 on her ass, but couldn't get
Yeah,
out
look
that
at
first
Ollie.
round.
Uh,
Yeah, and another thing too, I want to just say, bro. Everybody talking about how fat she is. That fat ass girl get paid to hoop and you don't. So cut the shit. Cut the
we got
shit.
people worried about her size. Is insane.
Yes,
Like
bro.
y'all
Like I
folks
don't
still
like
body
this shit,
shaming
bro.
folks, man. Like,
Like she getting paid. She got
so
like $1.5 million worth of NIL deal. So her fat ass is getting paid to play
Steph,
basketball, and you out here doing it for free. So like, not too much on my girl. Not too much.
where I resolve these things typically, Steph, with folks' opinion, and that's what they waste their opinion on is their opinion of someone else. I usually come to terms with you ain't got enough going on.
You ain't
You
got
ain't
enough
got
going
enough going
on,
on.
bro.
You're not busy enough. You ain't got enough motion. You ain't got enough shit even
Like,
distracting you.
ain't no way
Like you
this girl
have
just dropped
nothing.
35 points and you want to talk about how big she is. Like, get the fuck out of here, bro. Get
Like
the fuck out
last
of here.
time I heard somebody around me say and make an observation like she should be ashamed of herself being that fat. How you that comfortable being that fat? And I was like, man, I see your six pack. So moving forward.
And cheeseburgers are delicious. Like, what are we talking about?
Let people be themselves. That's our PSA for today. We didn't have a be for
Mhm.
real topic planned for today, but that's our be for real topic. Be for
Yeah,
real with
be for real.
yourself. Be for real with yourself, man. Man, I'm blowing up on the pod right now. Hold on, real quick, Steph. Hey, Flo, I'm on the pod. Give me a second. I'm gonna hit you right back, bro. You good? You good? No problem at all. I understand. So yes, um, yeah, Steph. That's where we are, man. We got Olivia Miles, like you said, your girl with the triple dub. We got 12 points, 16 rebounds, 14 assists. Hell of a performance. And this is happening right now. This is happening right now, live time. We're gonna go home, and I'm gonna give y'all this workout here. So you know what I'm saying? Steph, T, you got a lot of women's hoops that's just so
Mhm.
exciting to watch right now. And actually, I don't have the clip, but there was a game winner today, and I meant to bring it
Okay.
on here. I meant to bring it on here. It was a game winner. Where is my photo? The production staff needs to get a write up in this joint. Mind you, I'm the production staff. uh, where is it? So as I work for this, Steph, when's the next DOA?
April 4th. April
Tell the people
4th.
what's going on.
We got a Jamie Foxx tribute for April 4th.
Ooh,
So we got
shit.
singles coming up to do not only original songs, but we definitely paying tribute to Jamie Foxx. He's one of those guys. I feel like he don't get the credit he deserves for the genius that he is musically. Like they might like when you sit down and think like, damn, that was a bop. That was a jam.
Mhm,
That was a jam. Like
mhm.
you start like everything was a bop. So
Come on,
April 4th,
Steph.
Hip Hop Lounge, 5721, Raleigh LaGrange. We having a show. Come out. If you came to the birthday party, you already know what's up. You've been to a DOA before. You already know the vibes. It's gonna be well worth your money. So pull up April 4th. Jamie Foxx tribute is pinned to the top of my page for more information.
100%, 100%. Love that. Whoever performing DJ play this girl a love song. Hey, you got my vote. The fuck? So, hey, be there or be square. Because otherwise, if you ain't there, I assume you are square.
Right.
So, hey, this is where we at, man. Great women's hoops. And that it was a Maya battle with the
Okay.
Minnesota Golden something else or
So
another. They
was they beat
golden.
Ole Miss, but shout out to Ole Miss because they still cover the spread. My bet is still alive.
Your bet is still alive. That's the shit I like to hear on Sunday
I'm
night.
waiting on TCU. I need TCU to win by 9 today. I need them to win by 9.
Okay, by 9. Okay, by 9.
Mhm.
We need Stephanie's by 9 so Stephanie can buy me coffee tomorrow. Let's go by 9.
If
Fuck.
that bet fit, I would definitely be sending you some coffee money. I got you, bro.
My dog. My dog. I can't see you no more mushy texts. I gotta be gangster the rest of this month now. I only got a few more days left. But yeah, hey, that's my nigga, man, for life. But listen, hey, that's all I really got on, you know what I'm saying? That's all the sauce I got for the you know what I'm saying, for the real
Yeah, the
stuff.
women, like I said, they started the day after the men, so they gonna wrap up they second round tomorrow, and then head into their Sweet 16 Friday. So we'll definitely be looking out for that. Probably gonna be some real spicy matchups. In fact, I think South Carolina USC playing the Sweet 16. That's gonna be insane. So yeah,
Dope, dope, dope,
yeah.
dope. Well, look, we done had plenty of bracket busters. I'm sure whatever y'all wrote down to start y'all's, it ain't what the hell it is no more. If you can find it, show me. I got money
But
for
I've
you.
never even attempted to do a bracket. I don't need that kind of negative energy in my life.
I don't need that kind of stress. Like, man, Steph, I remember I filled out one day. I was so happy.
Yeah.
And I was just like, man, like, I can't wait to check this joint in 2, 3 days. I didn't make it through lunch. I didn't make it past 12 o'clock. I started at 8. So it's like,
Yeah,
okay.
like that
Yeah,
should be so crazy because it's so many teams. It's so many teams to keep up with. So it's almost
yeah.
impossible to make like an educated guess. Like
Right.
I tell women all the time, they should bet because they'll win simply because they betting on vibes. They don't give a fuck.
Yes.
Like
Okay.
they bet on a nigga because he cute type shit.
Right. That's so true. That's
And
so
be
true.
winning. And be winning, bro. I was seeing it with
Yes.
my own eyes.
You don't know how many conversations I've had with just, random woman at work or something. It's like, what's that, the cute one with the braids? He shoot far. It's like he shoot far. Cute,
They
but
literally betting off like folks fraternities and stuff. Like it's crazy.
bruh, somebody was trying to help me understand who played for the Celtics that looked like John B. And I was like, Jason Tatum? Fuck it. Whatever help you watch tonight. Whatever. If you think John B went out there and put up 45 points
John
after
B
they
hooping
don't
on
know,
y'all niggas, you know.
and then he go perform the jump with Tupac at halftime. If that's what you thought just happened,
Hey,
thank you for being an NBA fan. We appreciate you. Fill out a survey at the end of your experience. But look,
man,
we've been peas of the pod, man. I think y'all always know what we got going on and how we get to the business. So considering what was in the sports world this week, we brought you the flavor. We brought you some information. We letting you know, prepare for the NBA playoffs. If your team is the Detroit Pistons, pray the K can come back and put that K back on. If you a Los Angeles Lakers fan, bring Doritos, nachos, jalapenos. It's a part over here, baby. It's a part over here. But like Steph said, her Spurs been kicking ass, taking names. Don't nobody want to see that walking Eiffel Tower.
What you want to see there,
Name
bro? You
Wendy.
go on the paint, you see nothing but this. This is all you see in the paint.
That's it. That's it. The dude is nothing but just body. The fuck,
You
man.
just watch that ball go 50 feet in the air, like,
The man like a transformer. The man like an F-150 standing up walking. Like, what you supposed to do with it? Like, and he shoot the ball. So either way it go. Pray for us all. If you
nigga
ain't a
get the
Spurs
alley-oops
fan.
and not jumping. Like,
If you're not a Spurs fan, I want you to take a picture of every motherfucker on this photo right now. And be very afraid. That's all I can tell you, bro. Be very afraid. Because they're going to end up in the Western Conference Finals. I believe it. And,
like, barring injury, they in there. They in there.
hey, Luka Doncic, LeBronchic, Austin Ratonchic, we in this joint. You know what I'm saying? And we coming for it all. I don't know where we're going to end up, but we want some. We want some of the pie. And this looks like a good picture to post too, but I doubt they win it all. We peas in the pod and we gone the next week, man. You feel what I'm saying? And shout out to, and this is how I'm going to end it. You know, we always got to end it. Right?
Mm-hmm.
We out this motherfucker. We out. Hey, let me hold some. Miss Bam, Miss
Man, let me get like $20
Adebayo.
out of you, man. Let's $20. You got
Miss Adebayo Wilson III. I need a couple bucks.